Welcome to channel name. Are you sitting on a valuable coin without knowing it? Today, we're counting down the most valuable Canadian pennies starting with the 1965 1-cent coin. Join me as we dive into the world of coin collecting and explore what makes this coin valuable and see if you've got a coin worth big money. Let's get started. The 1965 Canadian penny is more than just pocket change. It represents a unique transitional moment in Canadian minting history. This was the year the Royal Canadian Mint began experimenting with different die designs for the cent coin, leading to multiple obverse varieties, something that doesn't happen every year. Featuring the beloved maple leaf design on the reverse and the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth on the obverse, this coin holds historical significance for Canadians and collectors alike. The obverse portrait was designed by Mary Gillick, and it remained on coins until it was replaced in later years by more mature likenesses of the Queen. For this reason, collectors particularly prize the 1965 coin as one of the last to feature the original portrait, making it a popular year to hunt for. One of the main reasons the 1965 Canadian 1-cent coin is so collectible is due to its variety combinations. There are 4 major varieties to be aware of. 1. Pointed. The 5 refers to the shape of the numeral in the date. A pointed 5 has a sharper, more angular tail, while the blunt 5 is rounded and appears dull. The beads refer to the small circular dots that run around the edge of the Queen's portrait. These can either be small and closely spaced or large and fewer. The rarest and most desirable combination is often considered to be the pointed 5 with large beads, though all combinations have varying levels of collector interest. Let's talk about what everyone wants to know. How much is the 1965 Canadian penny worth today? The answer depends heavily on which variety you have and what condition the coin is in. A basic 1965 1-cent coin that has seen heavy circulation is generally worth about $0.05 to $0.25 CAD, but if you have one in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition, values can climb quickly. A pointed 5 large beads in mint state can fetch $150 to $300 or more, especially when certified by a grading service like ICCS or PCGS. Even coins in lower mint state grades like or often sell for $30 to $80 depending on the variety. A high-grade certified example with rare features can be worth hundreds, and some specimens with errors have sold for over $500 at auctions. Aside from the well-known varieties, the 1965 Canada penny also offers opportunities for collectors interested in error coins. These include die cracks, double dies, off-center strikes, and even rare planchette errors. Errors like these can increase a coin's value exponentially. A double die reverse, where the lettering or maple leaves appear doubled under magnification, is particularly rare and could fetch $100. Now let's clear up one of the most confusing and misleading myths surrounding this coin, the idea of a 1965 penny. You might see coins online with titles like 1965 Canada 1-cent ultra rare, but here's the truth: there is no such thing as a nor is an official designation by the Royal Canadian Mint. What likely happened is a misunderstanding or typo that went viral, being repeated across resale platforms and videos. Some sellers use the term as clickbait to imply extreme rarity, but in reality 1965 pennies were only struck at the Ottawa Mint, and the value comes from the die varieties and condition, not a fictional mint. So how can you tell which variety you have? All you need is a good magnifying glass, some patience, and a detailed variety chart, many of which are available online. Start by looking closely at the 5 in the date. Is it sharp and pointy, or soft and rounded? That will tell you if it's pointed or blunt. Then look at the edge of the coin around the Queen's head and count the beads. Are they small and close together or large and spaced out right down? What you see and match it against known varieties. Some collectors even use smartphone camera zoom or USB microscopes for clarity. Identifying the correct variety can literally multiply your coin's value. Condition is everything in numismatics. Even if you have a rare variety, the coin's value is significantly reduced if it's damaged, scratched, or dirty. Avoid cleaning your coins. Doing so actually lowers their grade. If your 1965 penny appears in the most respected certification companies, they will examine the coin under expert conditions and assign a grade from poor T1 to mint state. Properly store uncirculated 1965 coins can hold or even increase their value over time, especially the rarer varieties. As we move further into the 21st century, coins from the mid-20th century, especially those with Queen Elizabeth's younger portrait, are gaining value. In the numismatic world, collectors are now seeking out complete variety sets, and the 1965 penny with its multiple die combinations fits perfectly into that category. Add to that the growing interest in rare coins and Canadian heritage, and it's easy to see why this humble penny has real investment potential. Plus, with the discontinuation of the Canadian penny in 2012, these coins are no longer in circulation, making preserved examples even more desirable. The 1965 Canadian 1-cent coin may look like an ordinary copper penny, but with its rich history, multiple varieties, and the potential for high value in mint condition, it's a true gem for collectors. And now you know how to spot the valuable ones and avoid the fake hype. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video, comment with your own coin finds.